It's Monday, the 30th of July, 2018, and welcome to Navigating Your Day. In Jinshin Jitsu, there is no safety energy lock number 30, but we have a number of 3. So 30 obviously is a 3. Safety energy lock number 3 is located if you put your heel of your hand on your shoulder where your fingertips are resting on the inside of your shoulder blade. That's safety energy lock number 3, and that is known as the door. It's the door that allows understanding in, and it allows us to take in what we need, and it allows us to release what we need. So it's like those swinging doors in one of those old-fashioned American saloons. It is supposed to be swinging open and closed, backwards and forwards, letting nourishment in and toxins out. Now, this is nourishing perceptions, nourishing thoughts, nourishing emotions, and releasing toxic thought, toxic perceptions, toxic emotions, right? So it's an exchange. It's an area of exchange. Then we have safety energy lock number 12. Now, safety energy lock number 12 is located in the center of the neck. So if you cup your neck, if you're cupping it, then where your fingertips are. So what is this? This is my, oh God, I can never tell the difference between right and left. This is my right hand, and so I'm cupping actually both of my safety energy locks number 12 because they're in the center of the neck. And safety energy lock number 12, it means thy will be done. So safety energy lock number 12 is the energy center that shows us how well we have aligned our individual human will with universal cosmic will, or how well we have integrated our ego and our higher self, essentially, our animal nature and our angelic nature. So please don't misunderstand. This is not about suppressing or getting rid of your animal nature or your ego. It's about harmonizing your ego as well as your soul, or your animal nature and your angelic nature. So safety energy lock number 12 gives us feedback as to whether we're doing that particularly well or not. I seem to not be doing too well in that department because mine's quite tender. And then we have safety energy lock number 21. 21 is here on the cheekbone, and 21 means escape from mental bondage. So when we are resonating with the energy of this 30th day, the 30, we're resonating with the energy of all those threes. So we're keeping the door open so that we can allow nourishment in and toxins out or wastes out. We are aligning our angelic nature and our animal nature so that we can actually act in a way that is congruent with who we are, and we are escaping from mental bondage. So in other words, we are letting go of those perceptions that we have, those ideas, those belief systems that don't serve us and basically keep us trapped. 3 is the number of movement and expansion. It's associated with the planet Jupiter, which is big and it's expansive and it's abundant. So 3 enables us to expand beyond our boundaries and to explore the unknown. That could be the esoteric, it could be the cosmos, it could be a different aspect of your spirituality or a different aspect of yourself. 3 also it's the rhythm of the waltz, it's the one that connects the left and right side of the body. It's the connector. It's like the point of the triangle. It connects the masculine and the feminine. It connects the right and left side of the body. It connects the logical function and the more intuitive function. So 3 enables us to maintain the balance between all of those functions. 3 is also the long-term goal visioner as well as the strategist that helps us to reach that goal. So 3 is able to set a goal, a clear goal that is congruent with who we are, as well as formulate the strategy on how to reach that goal. So we're still in July. We've got the 3 of the day number and the hero number are the same. So the hero number, of course, is also 3. And when we've got 3 in the hero position, then we really can connect deeply to goals that are real, congruent, and true for us. They are congruent with what is important to us. We can connect to those goals rather than connecting to goals that we think are important to other people and are going to get us their approval. 3 is a fire number, so there's lots of this fire energy going on in the life map today. We also have let me just try and think. We've got a lot of air underneath that. So today you might find yourself being very analytical. You might find yourself becoming impatient. You might find yourself being hypercritical with people who can't see the end point, or people who are not actually adopting the steps of the strategy in order to reach the goal. So don't allow yourself to get frustrated, and try not to project what you think is real for you onto someone else. Because just as you don't want to live according to the values of other people do not want to live according to your values. We all want to be congruent with who we are. And so that energy of the 3 can sometimes become quite dictatorial, because they can see the goal and they know the strategy, and why is everyone being so stupid and so slow and not getting on board? So do guard against that today. Luckily, we have the 7 from July and the 2 from 2018, and those are water numbers which help to balance some of this creative fire. They help us to become introspective, to connect to what is important to us, and when we can do that well, then we can appreciate that others need to connect into what's important to them. And the 2 from 2018 helps us to see the balance in all situations. So there are benefits to other people not being able to see your goal or not being able to buy into your goal or your vision. The benefits to them are that they get to buy into their own vision, and the benefits to you is that you actually get to do it the way you want to do it. So 2 helps us to maintain that balanced perspective that it stops our emotions from, getting completely out of control. And it also helps us to connect to our emotions. How am I feeling? How is this making me feel? Because when we can connect to that, when we can connect to the emotion, when we can allow ourselves to have the emotion, that emotion is powerful feedback as to what is authentic or congruent with what is real for you and what isn't. The villain today is the 6. So when we have 6 in the villain position, we tend to have a lack of balance. That's why I was banging on about try not to project your values onto others, right? Is because 6 in the villain position very often has a tendency to extremes. So we lose sight of the balance. Also, 6 in the villain position is the perennial people pleaser. So now we've got these 3s that are setting our own goals. We're expanding into ourselves. We're breaking the boundaries that are keeping us, keeping us tied down. We are essentially moving towards whatever it is we think is our freedom and our liberation. And then we've got the 6 in the villain that says, well, you know what, actually, it's more important to keep everyone else happy than it is to keep yourself happy. So maybe you should just do what they're saying, all right? So that is not being congruent with who you are. You are not being authentic, you are not being real towards yourself, and you're essentially creating you're creating energy blocks for yourself. You're blocking your energy, you're shutting it down when you're not being true to who you really are. So we've got Jinshin Jyutsu to help us along today. Safety energy lock number 3 is located on the middle finger. And safety energy lock number 12, let me just check, yes, is also connected to the middle finger. And safety energy lock number 21 is on the thumb. So if you hold your middle finger today, you will be resonating with the energy of the 3, and you will also be resonating with the energy of the 12. So you'll get 2 for the price of 1. And when you hold your middle finger, you harmonize your liver and gallbladder organ function energies. You harmonize the attitude of anger and frustration and disappointment. And we're always disappointed when other people don't actually do what we want them to do, right? And so when you hold your middle finger, you harmonize that tendency of trying to force your will onto others. You also harmonize the trust and belief in yourself, and that makes you less likely to inject what other people want into your life. So when you hold your middle finger, you help to detoxify, you help to move that life essence, prana or chi, throughout the body and get it to every single cell, and you harmonize the energy, as the attitude, as I said, of anger and resentment and disappointment. I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll speak to you again tomorrow.